Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dominique. If you're new, if you're returning, welcome back. Just dropped Michael off to school. So it's just me and Uriah today. I am on my way to go get us some breakfast. I decided to treat us to some Chick-fil-A breakfast this morning. But I am going to run a Dunkin' and get my coffee. And then I told Uriah he can get a donut this morning. I told him I would get him a donut this morning. So that is what we're getting ready to do. And then once we finish eating, once I finish eating,
Slide!
I am going to start
Slide!
Yeah, you see the slide?
Yes, that slide. Go to slide.
Yesterday, I ain't do nothing yesterday. I did a bunch of cleaning. Well, not a bunch of cleaning. I just cleaned up I just did laundry. Good morning. Only thing left I have to wash is just the floor mats for in the bathroom and the shower curtain. I'll wash those today. The boys didn't go to church yesterday. The dad texted me and told me he wasn't going to church. So he wasn't coming to get them. And then I was texting, I was like, so you're not going to just get them just to hang out? He thought he had stuff he had to catch up on. Like, whatever. Huh? They don't have donut holes, baby. So funny, because he was like, I know you need a break, but aren't we still going? We're still going to see the Christmas lights or whatever next week, the weekend. I just said whatever. No, I said I guess. It was like, aren't we going to see the Christmas lights and stuff still the weekend or whatever? I was like, I guess. So in my mind, I'm just like, yeah, if you don't switch up. But I just said, I guess. So they took some. I really appreciate you, Damo, and I'm going to keep letting you know that. It's like, yeah, that's what you say, but your actions say otherwise. Like, actions speak louder than words.
What?
He never had those before. Oh well. He never had the chicken wings before. This is first. I said grape jelly. They gave me strawberry.
I don't want it.
That's so disrespectful.
I don't want that chicken.
You don't want it?
No.
Why you don't want it, baby?
I don't want that chicken.
Alright, do you want a hash brown? Look.
No.
You don't even know what it looks like. Look. Want hash brown?
I'm not happy.
It is hash brown. It's little round hash. It's the rounds.
I don't want to.
You don't.
I want to taste it.
You want to taste it?
Yes.
Okay. What you think? You like it? Huh? You do like it? Okay. You want some more? You like it, but you don't want no more? Okay. Yes, we about to go to the donut store. The donut store right here, okay? All right, y'all. I had to use my map because I forgot it was a Dunkin' Donuts right here. I wanted to go take the boys to see Christmas lights.
That's not a donut.
It is a donut place, baby. I wanted to take the boys to go see Christmas lights. But I didn't want to go to the normal ones we normally go to every year. I wanted to try like a new one out. But the ones that they look like cool, they're so far away. They're like an hour away. I might just take them to Watkins Park. We go every Christmas. We go every Christmas to Watkins Park. But I mean, Uriah never been to Christmas lights. I mean, the last time we went to see Christmas lights, he was a baby. So, like, he, it's not like he wouldn't know. You want chocolate or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Can I get a pink?
Chocolate.
You want chocolate? Okay, can I get a chocolate sprinkled donut? It got a little, I guess it's supposed to be snowflakes. It's so cute. What do you say?
Wow.
What do you say? You're welcome. It was wow. Alright. I guess I'll go ahead and turn my app on. I done finished my food. That was pretty quick. Alright, well, I'm about to turn this app on. We're supposed to be having a play date today. Around 4.
Especially to beginners or people who kind of get overwhelmed with using so many different products. I love that one size has like...
Hey, y'all. I want to come on here real quick and vent to y'all. Because do y'all see this box right here behind me? So I'm doing Uber orders. Now, Uber has started this thing where people can deliver packages through them now. I did this, like, my first time discovering this was back in North Carolina. Like, people could literally drop off packages to people. This is an office share. Y'all, when I say this box was so heavy, thankfully it was a guy delivering a water heater, I guess, to one of the neighbors. So he was able to help me. But I tried calling the people that I'm actually about to drop this off to see if someone was there to be able to get it out my car, but they didn't answer the phone. No one answered. So I'm praying someone is at this drop-off location, because I'm gonna have to like just push it out the car, like just push it, because from Uriah and just push it. But this thing is so heavy. It's like, why would you do this? Like, you don't even know who's gonna come pick up this package. Like, and this is heavy. Office share. Y'all, I even had people try to Uber illegal substances. Like, it could be a little risky. Like, you gotta really, you gotta know where to draw the line. Like, I'm not delivering that. Like, no. But like an office share, cool. I done did an office share. I done did some pants. I done did a fishing rod. Like, it be some random stuff people be trying to get delivered to one place to another. But I'm praying whoever this is going to, there's somebody there that can help me, because I cannot lift this box at all. Alright, y'all, quick update, real quick, because you're not watching his show. So somebody was home, I guess whoever the person is, their son came to the door, and I was able to get it out the car, but he was able to pick it up and put it in their garage or whatever. So, whoo, because I was definitely about to just push it out the car and leave it in their driveway, because it was no way I was gonna be able to get that thing to their door, and they had 2 steps. They had 2 steps, so it was gonna be right there by the garage door. Because I was not about to strain my back to put that on there. I text the lady that I do the play dates with. But she has a surgery coming up on Wednesday. We was going to try to do a play date today. But she's not feeling the best right now. She's really anxious because of the surgery. So we're not gonna do it. So we'll link up after her recovery and she's feeling back to normal and stuff. But I need to go because I don't know where I'm at and I need my mask. Hey y'all, so I'm back home, about to eat some lunch. I got about a good 20 minutes before I have to go to the bus stop to get Samson. I stopped at Arby's and got me and Raya a milkshake, and they ended up charging me for 2 chicken wraps. I got the buffalo chicken wrap. They charged me for 2, so I ended up getting 2, which is fine, because Samson always talking about he hungry as soon as I pick him up for the bus stop, so he got the other one. I didn't even tell him to refund me. I was like, you know what, whatever. I just give it to him. Yeah. 2025, I want to make 2025 my best year. Like, 2024 was a fine year for me. I will say that. 2024 was a fine year for me. but it definitely, there's some things I wanted to accomplish that I didn't accomplish. So 2025, I want to make it a priority to get those things accomplished this new year. And it just comes with being disciplined and, you know, discipline, consistency, and staying focused. So I went to go look at a daycare yesterday for Uriah. So I think I told y'all in a previous vlog, I don't know, but anyway, I applied, what was it, like a month ago? I think it was like a month ago. I applied to get a child care scholarship. So it's pretty much like a voucher. They pay a portion, they give you a portion of money to cover child care expenses, and then you just have to pay the remaining balance of whatever the balance is due. So they denied me the first time I applied for it, and they denied me because I wasn't working and I wasn't going to school in person. You had to be working or going to school in person. So they denied me. So once I started working, once I got this job, I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and put in another application and see what happened, and I ended up getting approved. So they had a list. They actually gave me a list of in-home daycares that had availability. So out of the, I think it was about 6 of them on there. Out of the 6, only got responses back from 2. I went to go look at one of the 2 yesterday, and she has a lovely home, nice home. And then I was able to peek into her basement. That's where she keeps the kids at. And it looks really good. It looks like a daycare. She has a lot of things. And then she just started keeping 2 little girls, it's a set of twins. They're little girls. They're 1. So they're 1, Uriah's 3. And, you know, Uriah's at the stage right now where he has to be potty trained. To pretty much be, he's in the stage of where he's in the stage of being prepared for school. So for pre-K, because next school year he'll be in pre-K 4. He'll be starting school. So right now is the stage where he needs a lot of attention and, you know, a lot of development things going on right now. So I in my mind, I was like, I liked her. Even before going to see, because I want the other daycare I'm going to look at today. But prior to that, just based off of, you know, my evaluation of the lady yesterday, and her vibes, the energy was great. I didn't have any worry. I wasn't anxious while I was there or anything. So I really thought she would have been a great fit. So I was going to go with her. But then she ended up calling me this morning and was telling me, like, you know, she thought about it on some more, and she don't think she'll be able to give Uriah all the attention he will need right now, especially with her having 2 1-year-olds. Because like I said, Uriah is in potty training. He's right now potty training, as well as you know, learning ABCs and stuff like that, numbers, colors. So he's in a stage where he's learning right now. And, you know, she expressed to me that she don't think she will be able to give him that attention, because, you know, she's going to be busy with the 2 1-year-olds. So I'm glad she was honest about it. So I can appreciate that. So what I was getting, my vibes and the energy that I was getting from her were legit, because she's not money hungry. And I can tell that, you know, if she was to, you know, watch Uriah, she would want to put her all into making sure, you know, she's able to provide what he needs. So I'm glad she called me and expressed that to me. But I was a little sad because I'm like, I really did like her, and she was an older woman, and but I really did like her. And then she scheduled me to come so that where the girls had already been picked up, but their mom didn't pick them up at the time I came. So when the mom came in, the girls they were asleep. So when they woke up, they came upstairs, like they were so happy. They were just smiling, just the happy babies, and that was a good sign because at least they was trying to go back downstairs, go back and everything. So those were good signs. But hey, things happen. It's always it's one door closes, it's because something else is coming. And the one that I'm going to see today anyway, she did express how she's a teaching daycare, so she does teach as well. So it probably was meant to be like that. So I'll go see her today. And then both daycares were literally 2 minutes from the house. Like, they're close. So, which I love. Like, they're literally around the corner. So, and then I will only need them it will just be part-time. It will just be when I'll drop him off on my way to take Michael to school, and then I'll pick him up when I'm picking Samson up from the bus stop. So it won't be like it's not a full 8 hours or anything like that. Yeah. So that's what's been going on. Oh, I wanted to actually talk to you. I actually wanted to ask for some advice because a lot of y'all give me great advice and suggestions when I, come to y'all about things I'm going through. And I do see the comments. I do see the suggestions and the things y'all tell me to go check out and do. I have done those things. Things are, in working motion. So I do see it. I just don't address it just because I do have certain individuals that watch my channel. I don't want people knowing my moves, So even though I share, a lot of stuff, but some things, I don't want, people knowing my hand and how I'm playing it. So, but I do see the suggestions and the advice you all give me, and I do take them and I am putting them in effect. I just don't, speak on it. But okay. So this is what, and then I'm only sharing this because it's already out there. She shared her story. I'm saying she. So my ex stepsister. I'm saying ex because of my mom's no longer with her father. But yeah, so she was my stepsister when I was growing up. I was around a boy's age, and I'm sharing this story because it's already out there. It's already on a YouTube platform, her story, and she's trying to get help. So, and y'all are amazing when it comes to help and advice. So I'm hoping one of you can give me some suggestions. It's me, my video. When I was explaining the story of what I needed advice on, my storage had got full, so it cut it off. So I was like, you know what? I'm just re-record that whole thing over. So we are here now. So this is my ex-stepsister. Sorry. My mom and my sister are downstairs watching that new Tyler Perry movie with the lady in the army. But yeah, so this is my ex-stepsister. My mom was married to her dad when we were younger. I'm trying to figure out like how to, cause it's a lot, and I don't want to tell the whole story because it's a lot. But basically, she found out about her dad when she was 14. And one summer she came to visit, and I think she was 15 at the time. She came to visit, and I didn't know this was her first time actually meeting him. At the time I was young. I was around the boy's age. I was about 8 or 9 probably. Or 10, one of those. But I was young, so I thought, she visited him often. But now I kind of found out that was her first time actually meeting him, and I did not know that. So apparently her dad's mom and sister, I guess, had doubts about her being his child. So they wanted him to get a DNA test. He never wanted to get a DNA test. He was confident she was his, so he never went to go get a test done. But she did. She did do a DNA ancestry test. She did do that. So she's always had that, and she always had that, but she never did anything with it, with the results when it came back. But he ended up passing away. And the only reason I found out he passed away was because my mom told me. My mom ended up telling me he passed away. When was this? This was August of last year. So this was when school was around the time school was about to start last year. So my mom told me, I was like, oh, wow. But she ended up finding out because my aunt is a Delta, and her dad's sister is a Delta. So one of their mutual friends know the both of them, his sister and then my aunt. And, she found out, and then she told my aunt, because she knew that, my mom used to be married to, her brother. So that's how we found out. So we would have never known had the mutual friend in the sorority never said anything. So once I found out, I was on TikTok, and I follow my stepsister on TikTok, and I saw she had posted her daughters go back to school or whatever, and I was like, hey, they're so cute. And and by the way, I didn't say by the way. I was like, but I send my condolences for your loss or whatever. And she was like, what do you mean? Y'all, she did not know. She did not know that her dad had passed away. So I was the one to break the news to her. And y'all, it wasn't like he had just passed. Come to find out, this was like 2 years ago that he's been gone. Like, I'm like, what? But she didn't know this at the time when we was talking on the phone. Like, she didn't know this at the time. But she's just like, I'm learning, because she called me the other, like 2 weekends ago, and we had another conversation or whatever, and she was just updating me on stuff like that. And so basically, yeah, no one never told her. They didn't tell her that he was sick, he was suffering from her condition. And she lost contact. She had stopped talking to him a few years previously. So that's why she didn't know he was sick, because they got into it, father-daughter things. They got into it, and she stopped talking to him. So that's why he wasn't able to tell her what was going on. But still, the grandmother and the sister never said anything. They told her they didn't have her phone number. They didn't know how to reach out to her or get in contact with her. But now she's trying to seek legal help, because the grandmother and the sister signed something stating that he had no next of kin, so that they could bury him. And they signed this under oath. So they basically broke a law, because they assumed she wasn't his daughter just because she didn't have a DNA test done. They took it upon themselves to say he had no next of kin. They had a funeral, everything, And when she said she told her mom about it, and she said her mom was able to bring up the obituary in like seconds. And they didn't mention her name. They didn't mention him having kids. Nothing. Like, they pretty much erased her from his life, basically. And when she, you know, confronted them about it, they basically said, we don't want nothing to do with you. She offered to do a DNA test. They said they don't want her a part of their family. Like, they don't want nothing to do with her, basically. So she took the results she took that she had done with the ancestry. She took those results and took it to it's a YouTube channel here, platform here, and they do like background and stuff. So the last name, so when they brought back the last names of her mom and then the last name of who's supposed to be the father, the mom's side last name came back, but then the father side, it came back as a Blackman, but her dad last name was Barnes. So they were trying to figure out who this Blackman was, and come to find out, her dad grandmother, her maiden name is Blackman. When she got married, I guess she dropped her maiden name and just took her husband's last name, which was Barnes. So clearly, that is your son's. She's his child, basically. Like, that is 100% his child, and y'all just falsely incriminated yourself, basically. So now she's trying to figure out how to go about it because she doesn't live here in the DMV area like they do. Now she's in Virginia, but she's across state lines, Virginia. So yeah, so she's up there. She's not considered part of the DMV. So she's not able to seek legal, like, it's hard for her to try to sue them being across state lines. So the advice I'm looking for is like, what is it that she can do? Like, would she need to come here? Well, she can't come here. Like, she's not able to come here and do all that. Like, she's 2 hours away. It would be a lot. And she has kids, and doing court here and having to travel back and forth would probably be a lot. Well, it is going to be a lot. So, if y'all have any suggestions on what she can do, because she did get in touch with the funeral home and told them what was going on, and the funeral home immediately called her grandmother, and the grandmother and the sister called her on three-way and basically pretty much cussed her out for doing that, basically. But and then she's not doing it for any type of money or trying to get any money. It's just the principle. Like, the principle of the matter is, you all assumed or have a belief that she was only coming around for money, pretty much like a pawn, basically. They called her broke, and a letter her grandmother sent her, she called her broke, and she just started coming around for money and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot. It's messy, but she just wants, well, she can't get closure because she missed the funeral. She can go to his gravesite, but you know, it's different when you go to a funeral and you see that person for one last time, and like, they took that moment away from her. So if y'all have any suggestions on how she should handle this, please leave it in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram. Yeah, because she wants to get justice. She don't want any money. She just wants them to understand that what they did was wrong, and to just erase her out of his life like that was double wrong. But yeah, so that's the story. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.